most legendary stadiums in all of sports. This one where Hala Madrid has been sung on the way to more victories and championships than most teams can count. And now the Spanish crowd welcoming in the type of football played across the Atlantic Ocean. Almost 80,000 of our closest friends here today joining us in Madrid's Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper. On the visiting Voyagers sideline stands their head coach. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. Opposing them, the Aviators and their head coach. His guys serving as the home team here in the Spanish capital. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And we're off and running from Madrid. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. On the gun, Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd.
They bring Olave in motion. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Rattler. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming
keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on third down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Voyagers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. All in left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Send the tight end in motion left. Now Rattler on the play fake. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp. It's a loss of a yard.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. He's making a bid for it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 12. And a Paris first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Rattler. Finds him over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
No gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Rattler. Drop pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
It's a gain of 15. But it's
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Voyagers parlay the interception into points. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He's from deep to the left side. He's got it at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
37.
They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete left side to Robinson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and
Mayfield keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
We will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
it's a gain of 2 yards.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. And a Paris 1st down.
Throwing from the gun here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Voyagers.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
The give here on second. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 5. And a Paris.
Now Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Time still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 46.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Savion Jones.
On the gun, Rattler. Got a man. This is Evans. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
First down, Voyagers.
Rattler to the air now. This one's quickly to Jennings. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Paris, first down.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Alvin Kamara, incomplete.
Option design here. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Touchdown. The Voyagers take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Voyagers double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. Now first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. That's taken in by Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. Henry on the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A gain of 4 yards. And in Orlando.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
18. That's another.
From the red zone on first. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Once more, it's Mayfield. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Baker throwing again. He's got it. It's in close. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Baker now from the gun. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Aviators get their first points of this game just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights.
14.
And the Aviators chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Gibson. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Pistol snap to Rattler. He takes it himself.
Positive with that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. First down, here's Baker. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Voyagers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now Rattler on the play fake. this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's trumped. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense ready to take the field now. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Offense to the line. Here we go. This drive's going to be given to the run by Swift. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Connects on the crosser. This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Voyagers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. We've set it down from 37. A give now from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Rattler. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Voyagers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Voyagers take a 3-possession lead.
Aviators 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Aviators and Teteroa McMillan taking over once again. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Orlando.
First down. Here's Swift. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
12 yards. And an Orlando first down.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
13 more yards. That's another.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He's got it near the 8. He has the touchdown. The Aviators shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Aviators cut the lead down to 10.
Aviators 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here for Rattler, 1st and 10. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Now Rattler. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Running with Swift out of the gun. Jukes away from one. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Orlando. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Swift now from the pistol. We'll call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and a lone yard coming up. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One in behind Settle Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now. Blitz coming. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
To Ricky Pearsall. 1-yard gain.
Mayfield now from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Design quarterback run here. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Orlando first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has it in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Aviators make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
24. Aviators 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This offense making its way back out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Bronc. A response in order as they take over. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down, Voyagers.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. first down. It's Gibson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now here he goes on the boot. Jump off, caught by his feet. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pistol snap to Rattler. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap to Rattler. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here comes their offense out again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
Christian Benford on the stop. That's a gain of 7.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Behind the line, he lost that football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's positive. But that's the end of them, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble. The Aviators get their special teams out onto the field. The offense getting set to go. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Voyagers.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A motion a tight end left. Running for the marker on 2nd. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives them a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And a Paris 1st down.
Here's a design run. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 3rd down, they need 7. Back to throw it. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Rattler now off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Asante Samuel on the coverage.
Motion the slot man right. Rattler trying again on second. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. It's Evans making the catch outright. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
We are to the 2-minute warning in Madrid. Voyagers holding on to a field goal lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Will likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here he is to throw. Back to Pearsall again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for Orlando. First down.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. He's running with it. He shoves one away. Now hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And the defense recovers. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Drawing out the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Voyagers, as we say hasta luego from Madrid.